All right, guys, we're back with round 3, Edison Format, Epik Cards and Games. We got Ben on the left playing 6 Samurai and Tom on the right playing Amaryllis Burn. First time for Tom on the channel. Shout out to him. First time I seen him at the local, so I don't know how familiar he is with Edison. And Ben's also still relatively new to Edison. He's only played in a few tournaments, so we'll see how they do. So Ben goes second. And he normal summons Yaichi. Does he have Grandmaster too? Okay, so he opened pretty well. I'm going to draw 2 off the United. I like 6 Samurai. Sometimes I want to play it, but it can be a little inconsistent. So he does have the Shogun Shien here, or Great Shogun. What's the name of that card? So he attacks with who? Who do you hit him with? So that's like a 2000 defense monster that it's like I think you can't brain control it. I forgot why they play it. Donnell told me that was the reason why they play it, but I forgot. So here he attacks him. Oh, not scared of Gores. People just don't play around Gores. We saw my friend Los in the most recent finals, game 1. He did not play around Gores. If you guys are going to, and I think it cost him that game. But hey, we're going to see a few matches here coming soon where people didn't play around Gores and got punished. Spoiler alert. All right, so let's see. So Ben sets 2. You know what's funny? I usually tell people not to set 2 first turn, but here, if like, let's say Tom does heavy him, at least he can't play any more spells or traps for the rest of the turn because he's got the Great Shogun Shien up. All right. So he drew Gateway. Let's see. Gateway, summon Sanji. 2 counters. Can he go for game? I mean, he took a ton of damage last turn, and he didn't drop Gores on you, so yeah, I think hitting with Sanji's correct here. Oh, but the Dandelion's going to save him at least for one more turn. And then here, attack. And let's see, does he play into Gores again? I mean, he didn't drop it last turn, so yeah. And Ben passes. So let's see if Tom can get out of it. Oh, okay, so there's the out. If this Black Rose goes through, he can come back in this game. He's got a bunch of cards in hand. But he books the Debris Dragon right away. Gets Dandy. Supposed to summon the Dandy in attack mode. Uh-oh. And Ben did not catch it. Everyone, for some reason, summons Dandy in defense mode. I don't think it's going to matter because I think he's dead this turn because he could have pumped his Samurais and killed the Dandy for game, right? Yeah. Because he's at what, like 17? I think he's going to kill him anyway, but him bringing back the Dandy in defense mode is huge. I don't know. I think maybe it's because people are so used to Blizzard. Blizzard brings out the Black Wings in defense mode, so they think Debris is the same way. Maybe that's why people do it. Anyway, Tom's going first. Game 2. Activates Charge. Mills Threatening Roar, Raikou, Lone Fire. Threatening Roar and Amaryllis. I don't know how common that is. I think because the only Amaryllis decks I see are my friend Bob's and Donnell's, and they don't play Threatening Roar, so I guess I just see Amaryllis from their viewpoint. But who knows? Maybe it's popular online. I don't know. Okay, so Tom just sets a monster. So he probably set the Raikou he searched, and Ben passes. Summon Lone Fire. So he milled the first one. So he's probably going to grab Titanium. Now, if you're playing Samurai, are you going to be scared of Gores? Because Ben just passed turn 1. If you're playing against Samurai. Me personally, if he got me with a Gores, I'd be really mad. But I'd probably still go for it. I'm like, how dare you play Gores in Samurai? I'm already mad when Black Wings do it, but at least your deck's even worse. Alright, so Tom negates the mind control. Knows, probably obvious now that he's got Raikou down there. So let's see if Ben... How's he going to get rid of the Raikou? So he's got Mirror Force. So he decides to set. Huh. I wonder why he... So flip Raikou. He's going to hit the dice. And hits the MST, not the Mirror Force. Oh, there's the heavy. One card away, we would have seen him heavy for the +1. Summons Lila. So he just gets, he gets Mirror Force, but it's fine. You 1 for 1. Yeah, that's, who cares if you get Mirror Force there. But if Tom would have hit the Mirror Force with the MST, it'd probably be a different story. Because he would have lost his Cayman right there. That one pops face-up spells and traps. So yeah, that sometimes it just comes down to 50-50. Let's say he hits the Mirror Force with MST, attacks over Cayman, then pops the MST, leaves it with no cards. So here he summons Yaichi pop, Chain Wing Blast, discard Amaryllis, and you're putting Cayman back on top of his deck. I think Ben's hand is like all monsters. So he attacks with everything. Oh no, he's got one back row. I think he's got probably another normal summon. Huh. Maybe Tom plays modern advanced Yu-Gi-Oh! The way he shuffled his grave, maybe he's an advanced player and decided to come play some Edison. That's my guess. You can kind of always tell. People, like, the way they shuffle their hand, the grave. You can kind of tell who's been playing for a while. Alright, so he's reading Amaryllis. Yeah, like I said, Ben's new to Edison. You can tell he's having to read, like, most of these cards. But glad to have him at the locals. To me, it's so much fun playing with more players. It makes the tournament more exciting. We had 24. The past few weeks we've been having 24-man locals. And here, Ben Solom's, the card trooper, probably was reading Amaryllis and was like, okay, I don't want you to mill more plants. But I keep forgetting, so I'm not going to blame Ben for this. But you should probably side out Solemn against Amaryllis, unless if you're trying to protect a floodgate. Like, I don't even know what floodgate you were trying to protect. Like oppression? No, you don't even want to protect oppression. I can't think of what floodgate were you want? Like a Vanity Fiend. If you want to protect that, then go for it. Oh, so that Cayman actually helped out because he put it back on top. Maybe you should have put the Yaichi back, unless if you're trying to protect that back row, which we'll find out what it is here in a second. But Ben's so low after Solomon the card trooper. Alright. So summon Debris. I think Ben's at 1,000. Oh yeah, he keeps bringing the monsters in defense mode. Yeah, Debris summons in attack mode. And yeah, I think it's the Blizzard thing. Yeah, that's game right there. Hopefully you guys can see the life points. Tom did it on his phone, so. Alright. So game 3. Ben's going first. Oh man, he drew pretty bad. Set 2 and set a monster. It's weird how Ben puts him like on the very far left and the very far right. I've never seen anyone do that. Summon Lila. Is Tom going to use the effect? No, he decides to attack. Into a Marshmallow. Why Marshmallow? But he's going to mill 3. He didn't use Lila's effect. And then he brings Amaryllis. Why didn't he use Lila's effect? I don't know. Maybe he thinks his back rows are just nothing, so he's like, I don't need a Lila. Or he could be saving it for like a gateway. That is possible. Maybe he's like, I'm just going to save this Lila for when you play your gateway. Or you're united. So maybe here he would have popped the united had Ben Not drop the Grandmaster. So I'm curious what. Oh, I forgot this card. It's like it gives him piercing damage and he gains a little bit of attack, right? I think that's what it does. And it has another effect, I think, when it leaves the field. Yeah, yeah. So he MSTs this equip spell, and I think it banishes the monster. Oh, yeah, so he couldn't even stop an attack. Oh, man. And you had MST for the United? Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't pop one of the back rows. I thought maybe he could protect the Lila. That's why he did it. Okay, so now he uses Lila's effect. Pops. Okay, so this card is like you draw a card and then you put one on the bottom of your deck depending on how many copies are in the grave. I think that's what this card does. I actually told Ben, why not just play the Legacy of Yata-Garasu or Jar of Greed? I forgot his reasoning. He gave me a reasoning, but I don't remember what it was. Because he and I played round 2, and I told him, because he played that card against me as well, and I think it just, Legacy of Yata is just better. All right, now he mills 3. He mills Gores, Dandy, and Raikou. 2 tokens. So now Ben's got 3 cards. Brain Control. Normal Summon Spirit. Special Summon Grandmaster. Okay, so the funny thing about Spirit, I thought it didn't have... wasn't sure if you have to send to the grave for this card, but you don't. So you can just hit over tokens and draw cards. It's not bad. One of the reasons I want to play 6 Sams is because of Spirit. So he hits over the Lila. But that Wing Blast... He has Solemn again? Oh, man. See? That's Solemn. You're better off siding it out. He's probably going to lose the Solemn. He was going to probably get cooked anyway, but... Let's see. Now you're so low. Hidden Armory, mills Debris Dragon. Yeah, this guy gives me he's an advanced player vibes. I could be wrong, though. Because he kind of he activated Hidden Armory and then he waited for his opponent to have a response. He's probably thinking, Ash? Oh, man. Okay, so he's got... Mark of the Rose. So who's he going to take, the Grandmaster or the Marshmallow? If you set Raikou, then you're going to take the Grandmaster there. I don't know what they're arguing about. Oh, they asked me. Oh, that's me who they're talking to. I'm so dumb. They asked me the question. I forgot who I was playing against that round. Might have been Sal. Okay, so he Raikou's to probably out the Marshmallow. Those trade in, Threatening Roar, DDR. So this is probably just game right here. If Ben has nothing to stop him. So 26 from the Grandmaster. And then 2,000 and 3K once it's oppression, so that's game. So Tom is moving on with the next one record. Still has a chance to make top 8. Ben has a small chance, but it's very, very slim. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the duel, and we'll be back soon for the rest of the tournament. Bye, everyone.